Expect the great. Good morning, everyone. This is Gail Dudley with your News in Motion. Today is Monday, March the 22nd, 2021. And before we even get started, let me tell Facebook and YouTube and whomever else that I do not own the rights to this music. We're just in a time of praise and worship this morning, expecting the great. So come on in the room, people. Y'all, yep, I'm in my worship mode. Expect the great. Yeah, y'all. This I believe this. We're going into Palm Sunday. Good morning, Diane Ladybug. Good morning, Kelly Lee. We're going into Palm Sunday, and I just believe that there is going to be a mighty outpouring for all of us. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning, Kim Edmondson and Dana. So again, I do not own the rights to this music. I'm still in a worship place. Good morning, Tracy Birds. Good morning, Hester. Y'all, the blessing is on you. The blessing is on all of you coming in this room. Good morning, Lisa Lindsay. The blessing is on you. Good morning, Kenya Noel. Good morning, Laverne. Yes, good morning, Yvonne. Expect the great. Y'all, there's something about that. Expect the great. I had it on my wall on from the YouTube video on Saturday. I just keep hearing those words in my spirit. Just expect the great. Expect the blessings now. Expect the great. Good morning, Philip Bridges. Good morning. Good morning, Adrian. Yes, the blessing is on you. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Shirley. Good morning. If you're new to News in Motion, good morning, Pastor Alex. Sometimes we go into a time of worship because I am a believer. I am a follower of Jesus. And that is always a part. We have an inspirational message every day. And this morning I woke up just like the blessing is on you. Expect the great. So I'm in a worship mode this morning. They'll tell you on here on News in Motion that I can go right or left at any time. So expect the great, y'all. Expect the great. The blessing is on you all. So of course I gotta say, Alexa, stop. But listen, people, God is moving. So good morning, Deborah. Good morning to everyone who is coming in this morning. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And good morning to everyone who's listening by audio as well. So good morning to you. Good morning to all of you. There's a lot of news to recap, but I found a way to condense it as much as possible. We're still trying to get this down, y'all. We'll never hit the 7 to 12 minutes again, but we're trying to get it down to at least 20. Good morning, Latrice Jones. Good morning to Patricia Lyles. But we're just going to go with the flow, y'all. We have a good 20 to 25 minutes. We're just going to go with it. So let's get started. Good morning, Pastor Antoinette. Good morning. And if I did not see your name come in here as I was going through, please forgive me. But know that I'm going to be looking at the notes and doing shout outs as I can. Good morning, Julie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Lori. Good morning to you. And good morning to Karen. And if I see a couple more, good morning, Gracie. I'll throw your names in here too. Good morning, Mary Jenkins. Yes, expect the great. Expect the great. Listen, y'all. See, Mary, you done started something. See, listen. I believe in miracles. Good morning, Riakis. I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles, and I am expecting great. I really am expecting great. Not just for me, but for all of you, I am expecting great. I believe God is up to something amazing. So I am expecting great for every last single one of you who tune into News in Motion, and your family and your extended family and your friends. I don't believe a blessing is just for one individual person. I believe it's for so many people. So y'all expect the great. All right, y'all, here's the weekend recap plus some other information as well. So let's get started. That's right, Latrice. You better believe. Good morning, Regina. Good morning to you. Good morning. All right, y'all. So politics in motion. We got to start with the politics, right? Politics in motion. President Biden, he surpassed his 100 million vaccine doses in 58 days. Hello, somebody. His promise was 100 million vaccines in 100 days. But hear me, y'all. He surpassed 100. It was like at 115 at day 58. So now you know he have really surpassed that since the weekend has come and gone. Governor Andrew Cuomo continues to stay in trouble. New allegations of sexual assault came forward this weekend, now making this the 9th woman to come forward, and she actually still works for the administration. Governor Gavin Newsom, get this, y'all. Governor Gavin Newsom, good morning, Kimberly and Donita, appeared likely to face a recall election with 2.1 million signatures. This surpasses the 1.5 million needed. Officials have until April the 29th to validate all the signatures that were received. I just want to pause for a moment and say something about that. This governor, whether you like it or not, is trying to keep people safe because California is a hot spot. People are fed up. They're tired. They're tired of stay-at-home orders. They're tired of mask mandates. They're just tired. They just want to be free. They just want to get out there. He's trying to keep them in some sort of isolation, if you will. And the people are like, we're done with you. So now they're trying to recall the election. They're trying to recall the election. That's really what's going on there. So we just want to keep everything in proper perspective. Y'all, the Biden administration awarded 86 million, y'all, 86 million contract. Good morning, John Gore. 86 million contract to hold migrant family members arriving at the U.S.-Mexico border in hotels. So not in cages, not in an empty warehouse, but in a hotel. So they have awarded $86 million contract. And let me just say this, because so many people are saying, look what's happening right now that it's the Biden administration. Good morning, Awana. I just want y'all to know that the border has been heavily filled with people crossing that border since April 2020. So let's keep that in perspective. I think it's an issue no matter what administration is in the office of the United States. It's going to be an issue. So we need to figure out how to work this out. Good morning, Marion Jackson. Good morning to you. All right, say reparations, somebody. Hello, somebody. Reparations. Get what's happening in Illinois. The City Council of Evanston, Illinois, will vote today to begin distributing $400,000 in grants to Black residents. Hello, somebody. It will be the first instance of the U.S. city issuing reparations for decades of racist government policies. Well, hello, somebody. Good morning, Shantae. Who's eligible? Black people. Black people who live in Evanston between 1919 and 1969, or those whose ancestors did, as well as Black residents who can show they were subject to housing discrimination by the city government. They'll receive up to $25,000 to put towards housing, such as buying or upgrading a home. Hey, listen, it's a start, people. It is a start. And you know what happens when something happens in one place, it begins to trickle down to other places. So that's what's happening, y'all, today. And it's not even Tuesday, but that is happening. Hello, somebody. That is happening. All right, y'all, over in the UK, you know, they starting to get on my nerves a little bit. I'm going to just be honest. Y'all just mad because this girl done came out and told y'all about yourselves. Y'all weren't expecting a Black woman to expose you the way that she has exposed you. So y'all a little touchy behind that. Y'all a little upset behind that. But you know, don't start acting up. So Queen Elizabeth, she is appointing a diversity inclusion person, a diversity person, some sort of diversity person, as part of a larger effort to modernize the monarchy in wake of Meghan Markle and her grandson Prince Harry's interview. You're a little late. She done already exposed you. You might need to ask her to help y'all get some things in order. And stop all the articles with Prince William hugging black people. I done seen the Telegraph UK. I done seen other, the Daily Mail UK and others. Good morning, Kenny Stanley, and others with Prince William hugging different black people. That's not a good PR. That's you working overtime. You really showing that there's a problem. When you do that, so if anybody from UK is listening, Her Majesty the Queen, you don't want to do that. That doesn't work today. So having him hug people on the front page of newspapers and articles, that doesn't work. That really shows us that y'all really have a problem. So whoever your PR people are, you may want to sit them down because they're not doing it right. That's not how you fix a problem. That's not how. First of all, you admit that it was done. You apologize, and then you agree to do something. And in 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, we start seeing a change. That's how you do that. Just saying, just trying to help you out. Just saying. Y'all, organizers of Tokyo Olympics now announced Saturday that they are not going to have international spectators at the Summer Olympics. Now, but get this, y'all, get this. Survey has shown that up to 80% oppose holding the Olympics at all this year. 80%. That's what's happening there, y'all. Vaccines and travel is going hand in hand. Hello, somebody. Listen. And John Gore and I had this conversation and his wife this weekend. Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruise Lines are saying this. No vaccine, no vacation on their ships. That's what they're saying. And that sounds good. Now, I still have my marker. Don't come to me till after Labor Day of 2021. But now, more and more travel industries, hotels, cruise lines, destination travel, even some airliners are saying they want to see that card. They want to see that you've been vaccinated. Now, that's not to force you to go get a vaccine. I got mine. I was inoculated on Friday along with other people from News in Motion. It's totally up to you, but do your research. But just know that the travel industry is now saying no vaccine, no travel. That's what's happening. Just thought I would let y'all know. Now, y'all, if y'all don't go get y'all's children, go get y'all's children. I don't care if they over 21. Go get your children out of Miami. Go get y'all's children. Seriously. Now, this is real talk. Y'all know me. This is real talk on News in Motion. When did that many black college students go to Miami for spring break? I had never seen the streets filled with that many of our cousins in the streets. Seriously, y'all, this is news. I'm just being real with y'all. I saw those videos. I said, whose children? Let's just talk just how we say it. Children. Whose children is out there in the streets, jumping on cars, half naked in Miami Beach? Come on. Y'all are filling the streets. Go get y'all's children. Seriously, go get y'all's children. I was like, what? When did Miami turn black? Hello, somebody. Go get y'all's children. Over dozens upon dozens were arrested. I'm like, what is happening? That's a super spreader too, y'all. That's a super spreader. But I was looking at that going, what is happening right now? Now, here's the thing. Now, I gotta be fair and balanced. Now, last year when there was a straight up beginning of a pandemic last year, when people were supposed to be at home, y'all remember the guy that said, if I get the corona, I get the corona. Remember him? He happened to live somewhere in Ohio. Well, they didn't arrest any of them people. They didn't arrest any of them. Hey, what's up, Dominion? They didn't arrest any of them. What happened? Y'all, this is a real question. I'm not playing around here. I may be, saying it lightly, but I'm being as serious can be. Where did all those children come from? Where did they come from? I'm like going, what is happening? That ain't Miami. Y'all know what that looked like? That looked like the Essence Festival. That looked like New Orleans. We say it that way, New Orleans. That's what that looked like. I said, that's Miami. Well, did we change locations? I didn't get the memo. I did not get the memo. Y'all go get y'all's children. Go get y'all's children. All right, enough about that. But listen, they have they call it a state of emergency. Their curfew is 8 p.m. They done passed another thing. They said they're going to keep this as long as they have to. If it has to go into April until spring break is over. Serious, go home and put some clothes on. You catching a chill. Put some clothes on. If you see a cute Omega, that's your son. Hey, I'm sure he ain't out there jumping on cars, Demia. And I was like, what is happening in Miami? What's happening? But okay, let me keep moving. Get y'all children. All right, y'all, here's the coronavirus numbers. Here's the coronavirus numbers in the U.S. Confirmed cases. Remember, I still go to the World Health Organization, as everyone else is, except for some reason the United States. I don't get that. Maybe the number's just too bad, and they thought the longer they dragged them, I don't know. But 30,521,774 confirmed cases. Now, those are confirmed cases, 30,521,774. Now, I'm sure after Miami, with just children out there, these numbers is going to go up. They're going to go up. What's up, Shelly? Y'all, they're going to go up. They're going to go. Y'all, that's my homegirl from New Jersey. Don't mess with her. Y'all need to follow her anyway, because she cuts up every morning. Deaths, 555,000. Remember, I go to the World Health Organization, who has the real numbers. 555,314. Again, 555,314. Recovered 22,754,252. Again, 22,754,252. Let's celebrate that recovery. I'm seeing some of y'all's comments. Let me go back to Miami. Now, I'm really ready to go to Miami now. I wanted to wait. Son, since your son is a Q, not Kappa. Oh, that's John talking to Demia. Okay, listen, y'all, listen. Now, if I didn't have my Labor Day rule, and I ain't breaking from my Labor Day rule, but if I didn't have my Labor Day rule, I just want to go up to Miami to see what y'all do. What's the draw? I really want to know what the draw is, because I'm going, man. Now, I've been to the Essence Festival. It was great because I went with some girlfriends, and we heard Michelle Obama just cut up for about a good 2 hours. Mary J. Blige was on the stage. We were singing, going back to the 80s and 90s with songs. We was having a blast. But it was too hot, and there was just way too many people. And I was like, I'm going to have to be a speaker the next time I come to this. Now, it was fun. It was good to go. But them crowds, I saw them streets in Miami. I said, what is it? What is it? But I will say this, y'all. They looked like they was having a whole lot of fun. So there's that. So if anybody want $29 flights, that's how they there. Okay, that's how they there. Because I'm trying to figure out how they got the money. But that's how they're there. Okay, so let me go on. Okay, y'all, AstraZeneca. They're trying to apply for emergency vaccine in the U.S. We don't know about that. And it's 79% effective. And we already have Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer and Moderna. I don't know. They drove to me. That's a long drive. But yeah, so that's what's happening with AstraZeneca. Now, I got my vaccine, Pfizer. So I'm going to get my second one in 21 days. I have Pfizer. Serious note. Let me get serious. Let me get real serious. Many of you know on News in Motion right here in Central Ohio, I was invited to the table to get people inoculated. So we're bypassing all the glitches on the computer. And I opened it up and said, y'all, there were several News in Motion people that went. I think we were all News in Motion that went on Friday at OSU East. And then I share it with people. You know, y'all know somebody who's really in need for a vaccine and they don't already have an appointment because there's rules that I have to follow. And they know there's one system that says if somebody already has an appointment. So that, you know, they don't have an appointment and they're trying to get an appointment. Okay, listen, this is serious, y'all. Serious. I love helping people. Y'all should know that about me by now. Love helping people. But listen, y'all, don't cuss me out for an appointment or because I didn't get you what you wanted or the day you wanted or the time you wanted. I've been very honest with all of y'all. I'm only working with Wednesdays and Fridays. And I have no control of the times. None. I have zero control of the times. I can only work with what I have. And so y'all, I'm just really trying to help. But y'all, get y'all's cousins. Seriously. Get y'all's cousins. And when I ask for your name as it appears on your ID, and I ask for your date of birth, and I ask for your phone number, please send me what I asked for. Please. I'm not going to chase you down. I'm not going to look for your stuff. And then if you don't respond, these appointments are going like hotcakes. If you don't respond, like it takes you 24 hours to respond and that day is no longer available, please stop with the cuss words. Seriously. Seriously. We are all frustrated. We're all trying to get through this together. The pandemic is wearing on us. I totally understand. But I'm really here to serve and I'm really here to help. So please, y'all, get y'all's cousins. And if y'all know y'all's cousins could possibly go off on me, let them keep doing what they're doing. Let them keep doing what they're doing. But I will say this. Even on Saturday night, when I was like, I'm done with this. Because somebody really just let me have it. And, whatever. And I was like, you know what, this isn't worth it. But then I got another message of someone who had lost 2 people to COVID. And they really have been looking for an appointment. And I said, okay, this is worth it. Then I had somebody else who told me their story. And I said, okay, this is worth it. Then I had a 3rd person, a 4th person, a 5th person. So all of them outweighed the one who really let me have it. But there was about 4 people who really went at me on Saturday because I didn't have a Monday available. I didn't have a Friday at 6 available. I didn't have a Sunday afternoon available. I have no control over that. So y'all get y'all's cousins. Please get y'all's cousins. Let's work together. Let's work together. Yes, Demia, sit down somewhere. I now understand why people are like, forget helping people. It's all in it for me. Y'all, we can't. I'm not that person. We can't start acting that way. But y'all, come seriously. 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 I looked at my husband at one point Saturday. I said, am I crazy? He said, you better than me, because I wouldn't even respond at this point. He said, but that's who you are, and I don't want you to change who you are. He said, but let him come back. He said, let him call you. I said, uh-oh, he mad now. But y'all, come on, seriously. I'm here to help. And as I'm being told by my contact that there are spaces available, I'm filling y'all in, and I'm filling you in first come, first serve. So you can't be number 20 on the list and get the next one open. Doesn't work like that. I'm working down the list. Y'all have a daggone spreadsheet with y'all's names and y'all's birthdays. Don't worry, I'm shredding them as they're done. Then I get a list, I get the actual scheduling list, y'all, from OSU East, just of our people, of OSU East. And then I'm calling y'all, telling y'all where you're going. So y'all, come on, work with me here. Please work with me here. So now that I got that out the way, y'all, in-person learning is now going from 6 feet to 3 feet. Go on, girl. I see you getting yours today from 6 feet to 3 feet. Y'all still wear y'all's mask. Still wear y'all's mask. And that's in-person learning. That's in-person learning. All right, now, y'all, hear me. I know nothing about this, but the team said I needed to be, balanced and share this, so I will. And I will be reading. All right, the NCAA men's basketball tournament got underway this weekend. It started happening, I believe, on Friday. The 2 teams, number 2, Ohio State. I'm embarrassed to say I live in Ohio. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. Number 2, Ohio State, and number 7, Florida, failed to, I think they were number 15, Oral Roberts. They must have been praying. which became just the second 15 seed team in history to reach the Sweet 16. Whatever that is, I know nothing about what I'm talking about. I'm just reporting some news. Also in the first round, number 13, North Texas beat number 4, Purdue. Now, I heard Purdue was good, but okay. All right, I'm so glad to see she's on here. Davia. Did I say it right? Davia. I said it right. Davia. I said it right. Tell me that I said it right. Y'all, I've been calling her Davia for like a year. Why y'all let me do that? It's Davia. So I'm making a public apology to Davia. Public apology. I've been calling her name wrong for a year. All right, got that out the way. So glad to see Demi on here. Okay, so anyway, number 2, Oregon State. Number 12, Oregon State. See, I don't know what I'm talking about here. Beat number 5, Tennessee. And I hear that these are all called upsets. I don't know. Number 14, I don't have 14, y'all. Something Christian. I just see a Christian. So y'all know who that is if y'all watching. Beat number 3, Texas. I guess it is all upset. Number 13, Ohio. Bounce reigning national champions. And number 4 seed, Virginia. I know nothing what I'm talking about. At least I'm being honest with y'all. But I want to get to this news, though. And I said this to y'all a couple weeks ago, that this is big old conversation of men's NCAA. There's always all this talk. And they say, oh, and by the way, the women NCAA. Well, the women done busted y'all. Then they went live on video. Y'all know today, people have phones, they have videos. Don't mess with us. So the NCAA men's tournament had the bomb weight room. And the women basketball players were showing this one little stand with a few weights on. So I'm like, this is our weight room. And then the NCAA representatives lied and said, we didn't have a place to put y'all's equipment. Then the girls showed these big old rooms that were empty with them little weights they had. So then all of a sudden, I believe Dix came out, Orange Theory came out, and others said, oh, no, we ain't playing this. Even Chuck Schumer got on Twitter and was like, this is not okay. Well, y'all, the NCAA has apologized for the discrepancies in the weight rooms between the men's and the women's basketball tournament and upgraded the women's facility. It took somebody exposing you. I'm about sick of y'all treating us like this. Really tired of it. Y'all, this is the kind of news, when we see something like this, we need to take a video and post it. We are done with being treated this way. We're done with it. We're done with it. So I don't know why I don't have any dates or scores for the women. Couldn't find those anywhere. This is over. Y'all need to stop doing this stuff. Just stop doing it. All right, y'all, for the win. I gave this for the win Friday, but I know I was away and I was wrestling with papers because I was still waiting for my 15 minutes to be over with my shot. So I got to give it up to her again because I didn't do any service on Friday. So for the win, she gets a double win. She got it Friday. She had it all through the weekend. She's going to get it today, too. And that's Stephanie Burbridge. That's Stephanie Burbridge. She's thebomb.com. I've known her for years. We used to hang out at Maryland Pool, Maryland Recreation Center, Beatty Recreation Center. We got into some serious trouble. She's a best friend to my cousin who's a cut up too. I would hang with them. I'm younger. I would hang with them and we would get in trouble. They would get me in some trouble. Yes, Stephanie. Stephanie would get you into trouble. She really would. But she would also have your back. Somebody mess with you, she come out of nowhere. She's a feisty little old something. She really is. Her mom is a sweetheart, and that's Shirley. Her sister is a sweet. They're just a loving family all the way around. And Stephanie, I don't want to say she's the glue, But Stephanie is just an amazing woman. She's amazing. She's an amazing friend. She moves quietly but powerfully. That's who Stephanie. Yep, good trouble. She's good trouble. She's good trouble. She does tireless work for the suicide prevention. Tireless work for the suicide prevention. And Ready Publication, not Ready Publication. Woo! Yeah, Ready Publication, along with News in Motion, we sent in a gift in her honor, in her name, for the work that she's doing with suicide prevention. That was sometime last year. She has been all over Columbus, Ohio chapter for a long time, and her passion comes from losing her brother to suicide. She lost her brother to suicide many years ago, and from her place of grieving, she decided to step up and say something and to share that story with not just people in Columbus, Ohio, but with anyone she comes in contact with. And she says it now with such power because of the love and the relationship she and her brother had. And she's telling people the story. She's listening to people. She's saying it is okay to say you're not okay. And she's empowering people with this message that is truly changing lives. It's really changing lives. She is an amazing advocate, and she works diligently to share her story and to remind people there is help. And again, it's okay to get help. She has poured her heart and soul into prevention and into saving lives. That's who she is, y'all. And this isn't just a write-up of her, and someone wrote in and wanted to give her the win and gave us all the information, and we didn't read everything. So this isn't just a write-up. And let me share this. When we do the win, we make sure it's just not somebody saying, hey, I like this person. These are people who are doing some amazing work. And Stephanie Burbridge Hall, she is doing some amazing work. And if you ever need a speaker, she'll travel, she does Zoom, she does it all. If you ever need a speaker that deals with suicide prevention and sharing her story, I highly recommend you contact her. I highly recommend you contact her. You're not going to get somebody who's going to come in with an air or be arrogant. You're going to come in contact with someone who has a real heart, a real passion, a real love, who will tell a real story that will have you, even years later, still crying because of the way she delivers that message. So, again, shout out to Stephanie Burbridge Hall. All right, y'all, the inspirational message, and we're out of here. Y'all gonna have to let me read this whole thing again. For those of you who are new to News in Motion, I am a believer. I'm a follower of Jesus. In our inspirational message, I oftentimes will pray, and I will oftentimes give a scripture. So today I'm giving a scripture out of Isaiah chapter 1, verses 13 through 17. And this is coming straight out of the Message Bible. So hold on. I love the message. And it says, quit your worship charades. Hello, somebody. That's how it comes out the gate. Quit your worship charades. Goes on to say in the Message Bible, I can't stand your trivial religious games. Oh, God. This should make you just change your life if you read this out of the Message Bible. All right, let me stop the commentary. Let me just read it. Quit your worship charades. I can't stand your trivial religious games, monthly conferences, weekly Sabbaths, special meetings. I can't stand one more. Meetings for this, meetings for that. I hate them. You've worn me out. Y'all, this is really in the Message Bible. I'm sick of your religion. And it says it 3 times. While you'll go right on sinning. When you put on your next prayer performance, I'll be looking the other way. This is in the Message Bible, y'all. No matter how long or loud or often you pray, I'll not be listening. And do you know why? Because you've been tearing people to pieces and your hands are bloody. Go home and wash up. Clean up your act. Sweep your lives clean of your evil doings, so I don't have to look at them any longer. Say no to wrong, learn to do good, work for justice, help the down and out, stand up for the homeless, and go to bat for the defenseless. Yeah, y'all, that's out of the Message Bible. That's Eugene Peterson out of the Message Bible. Isaiah chapter 1, verses 13 through 17. So I'm going to just summarize this as much as I can. As we are getting ready to return to buildings for worship, don't forget how you found ways to worship God and help the homeless and help those who are marginalized for over a year now. Remember how you didn't have to get all dressed up and get all this, that, and the other. You just worship God. And you know, it really does say this. Quit your worship charades. And it goes, I can't stand your trivial religious games. Don't be playing games with Jesus, y'all. And then this is the part that blew me away out of the message. Monthly conferences, weekly Sabbaths, special meetings. I can't stand one more. Meetings for this, meetings for that. I hate them. And then it goes like, you wore me out. I'm sick of your religion, while you go right on sinning. When you put on your next prayer performance, ouch, somebody, I'll be looking the other way. No matter how long or loud or often you pray, I'll not be listening. So, y'all, we got to really think. Y'all, it's in the Bible. It's in there, y'all. It's in there. We got to really think about what it is that we do and why. I know there's many of us on here, because I know a lot of you who view this. We can be cleaning our houses and going to a praise party. We don't need anybody to be around. It's just us thinking about the goodness of the Lord. Live that life. You can be in the car and it can be completely silent. And all of a sudden, the Holy Spirit will drop something in you, take you back 10, 15, 20 years, and you literally have to pull your car over, because if you keep driving, you're going to wreck. You're going to have a straight up accident. And nobody's watching, nobody's around. That's a serious praise party. Start praising, which many of us do on here, before you even get to a church building. Now, this is what my prayer is. This has been a prayer of mine. This is a prayer of mine. I pray that when we return, wherever we're returning to, that it does not go back to what it was, but that it's elevated to something else. That it's elevated to something else. That we don't lose our identity because now we back with our hats on, our gloves. You know, some of y'all wear them pantyhose. I can't wear them. And we all like, good morning, bless. I'm just blessed to be a blessing. Stop all that. That's a performance. Stop all that. Stop all that. Take all the masks off. Leave them somewhere else. Everybody done been through something. These past 12, 13, 14, 15, however long months, we've all been through something. So don't perpetrate, don't be fake, don't be phony, be real. And let God use you in that place of being real. And that ending says, say no to wrong, learn to do good, work for justice, help the down and out, stand up for the homeless, and go to bat for the defenseless. Y'all, we all got a story. We all have a story. I'm not going to stay there long, because I know some of y'all like, just trust me, reading the scripture was enough. Reading the scripture was enough. All right, so to let you in what's happening next week, because Sunday is Palm Sunday, and then April the 4th is Easter Sunday. So News in Motion will be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We will not be here for Monday, Thursday. If y'all don't know what that is, look that up. Or Good Friday. So we will not be on Monday, Thursday, or Good Friday. That's next week. So we will be here all this week, Lord willing. And then the first 3 days of next week after Palm Sunday, Lord willing, we will not be around Monday, Thursday, or Friday. One last thing before I get off of here. Get y'all's cousins. I don't mind helping them find appointments, but tell y'all's cousins to come correct, okay? All right, y'all, I am Gail Dudley with your News in Motion. Today is Monday, March the 22nd, 2021. Y'all know what I say. Let's stay well, people, stay well. And remember, make some moves. Have a great day, everyone.